Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. I've got to say at the moment there's a real feel-good factor around Arsenal Football Club. For once, we've made a big signing early on in the summer, and I was walking around London yesterday and I met various Arsenal fans and they all had a big smile on their face and they're all saying, you know what, Lacazette, great signing, positive signing, you know, really, I love it. I love it at the moment that there's so much positivity around Arsenal. Now, what if they could then pull off Thomas Lemar? That is the person that Arsene Wenger is really after. We're being told today that Arsenal now are willing to go back with another bid for Lemar of £40 million. That's been reported by L'Equipe in France. Lemar, excellent player, of course, from that excellent Monaco team that won the title last year. Monaco very reluctant to let Lemar leave. Lemar, you know, they're looking at it and they're thinking, listen, we can't let everybody leave. We ain't going to have anybody left there. But Arsenal, desperate to sign Lemar. Now, Lemar and Lacazette signing, that would be two really, really good signings. And who knows? But Arsenal working very hard on that one at the moment. They've also been linked today with another Monaco player, and that's Fabinho. Now, Fabinho, of course, plays in the midfield. Another very, very good player from that Monaco team that won the title last year. More of a sort of more defensive in his style of play. Can play attacking as well, can even play as a left back as well, but a very, very good player. Now, he was all set to join Manchester United. That was what the rumours were saying, really heavily linking him with Man United. But it seems like Man United have gone cold on that and he's no longer going to be going there. Now, could Arsenal swoop in and try and get Fabinho? That's a lot of what the reports are saying today, but we'll have to wait and see. The player that also been linked with heavily has been Riyad Mahrez. Now, you know, it's been everywhere yesterday that Arsenal are trying to get Mahrez, and that Leicester want £50 million for him, and that Arsenal are only prepared to pay £35 million for him. So there's a £15 million gap, which, listen, I suppose with negotiations can be sorted. But the interesting thing about Mahrez is that asking a lot of fans yesterday, they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, Mahrez, yeah. I mean, nobody was really overly excited about getting Mahrez. I still think he's a top player, Mahrez. I just look on it though and think, do we really need Mahrez? We still have players like Oxlade-Chamberlain and, you know, Theo Walcott who can do the same kind of job, really. But, you know, he's a top quality player. Remember, last year he was the, you know, player of the year. What should I say, 2015-16, he was the player of the year. And all right, yes, he had an indifferent season last year, but he's still a top player. If we would have been signing him the previous season, everybody would have been really excited. I mean, my understanding is that Arsenal haven't even made contact with Leicester over trying to get hold of Mahrez yet. But it continues to be a big rumour circulating around the place about Riyad Mahrez. Alexis Sanchez, we talk about him every day on the show. We're going to continue talking about him until he signs a contract. Lots of different stories going around about him. A lot of them suggesting that he may stay and just see out his contract until the end of the year. In fact, that's a strong rumour. And I've even heard from a source that, you know, that they are prepared to do that, to just stay for the last year and just walk away at the end of it for nothing. Because there's, you know, the clubs that want him not really prepared to pay the wages. However, is there one club abroad that would be prepared to make a big money signing and pay his wages? Well, being told today by the Mirror that Inter Milan may be ready to get Alexis Sanchez and bring him over to Italy. Remember, he used to play there for Udinese. They'd like to see him return there. They've got rich Chinese owners and the ability to do it. So, again, is this a story that's real, or is this a story that his agent's pushing? Listen, they're trying to renegotiate a new deal. They want as much money as they possibly can. It's probably his last major contract as he's 28 years of age. Any contract that he does once you get into your 30s starts to become lower. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. What about Olivier Giroud? Giroud being linked with all kinds of moves away. Today being linked with a move to Marseille. Marseille said to be very confident that they can get a deal done to get Giroud. Everton also still sniffing around. They're still interested in Giroud. I personally think we should be keeping Giroud. That's my opinion. We got him on a long-term contract. We don't have to sell him. What do you guys think? I'm going to run a poll on it. Should we keep Giroud or should we sell him? Yes or no? That's the poll. Let me know. Finally, we've got this player, Alexander Lacazette. We need a song. We need a song for Lacazette. If you've got a song, I want you to put your song together and send it in to me. The email address is below. Send it in to me. Best songs will feature on the show. But we need a song for Alexander Lacazette. No longer than 10 seconds, all right? Let's see what you got.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.